Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. This morning, I am out in the garden doing some harvesting, you all. But before I get to the harvest, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to all of our wonderful subscribers, new and existing. We really appreciate each and every one of you for your support of our channel and our journey on the homestead. We really appreciate you all, and thank you so very much. And also Mrs. C, thank you so much. I got it. I got it. I'm not gonna call it a fanny pack. I'm gonna call it a hip pack. Oh boy, I just never wanted to get a fanny pack, and y'all, Mr. H has been pushing me to get a fanny pack for quite some time because each and every one of you know. In fact, each and every one of you may be happy that I got it too. Why? Because now Mr. H don't have to spend all day helping me look for my glasses on this farm, right? Because I'm always losing my glasses, y'all. And so Mrs. C sent me this so I could stop losing my glasses. So I'm sure Mr. H, my friends in DC, my children, I'm sure my mama, everybody glad. Finally, I'm so glad she got one to put on to stop having to find them glasses. So y'all, I am so grateful for this. Now my glasses are in tow, and when I need them, I can get them out and use them and put them safely back in this side pack or whatever I'm gonna call it. And I'm so glad because he kept saying, I'm gonna get you those chains that you put on your glasses, right? And like, I don't want the Aunt Lily chain. Because my Aunt Lily and my Aunt Georgia, they all had those chains on their glasses, y'all, and I never liked those things. Even as a child, I couldn't stand seeing them things with them chains hanging from. I hated those things, right? And so y'all, I'm like, no, I'm not getting one of those. So anyway, thank you, Mrs. C. I will definitely be able to keep up with my glasses a little bit better now. Well, a lot better now. So thank you so much. So y'all, I'm out here in the garden harvesting our favorite strike green beans, okay? I've already harvested from these two plants back here, and I started on this one right here. And now I'm moving on down the row, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna take y'all along for me for the entire row's harvest, okay? In fact, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through the entire row because of how hot it is. I may have to do part and then come back and do the rest later on this evening because it is getting hot. And I do want to grab my tomatoes that are blushing on the plants before I go in as well, and take those inside. So I'm gonna just show you all, and I'm actually standing in a bit of shade right now from this big sunflower that we have right here. This sunflower is really a lifesaver right now. And while we planted them, oh, that one has a beautiful head on it. I'm gonna show y'all the sunflowers in another video. But that one, stay right there so you don't knock the camera over. Thanks. So you all, I'm going to show you all the sunflowers in another video, but this sunflower here is really showing me that might not be such a bad idea, bless you, might not be such a bad idea to plant these in rows where I want to provide more shade for the plants when the temperatures get really hot, right? Because as you can see, I'm standing in the shade of it, and these green beans right here have a bit of shade right now, and it's about 9 or so in the morning, right? So I might plant more of these for more than just the seeds. I might plant more of these to be able to get a little more shade over the garden, like the tomatoes and whatnot, as the temperatures start to rise, right? And I can still plant more if I want to. It's not too late. We're in zone 8. It's not too late to even start new sunflowers seeds. You know, starting them from seed is not too late. So I may do that, okay? But y'all, I'm gonna get to these green beans. Right now, these plants are loaded with green beans, y'all. And I do mean loaded. I'm gonna angle you down so you can see what I'm doing. And I think I may even lower you down some too. There we go. These bugs. Y'all know how I feel about them. All right, hopefully, yep, y'all can see that. So I'm gonna get down here, y'all. I'm so glad to be in this shady part. But I'm gonna get down here. I don't know if y'all can see, but this plant is loaded with green beans, y'all. And I do mean loaded. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start taking them off. This is our second picking of these green beans. We harvested some 3 days ago, and we're harvesting them every 3 to 4 days. So, but this is our, well, that's when we want to harvest, every 3 to 4 days. This is our second picking right here. So, I'm getting all of these off the plant, trying not to damage the plant. Some of them are too small to be harvested. So I'll leave those on just a little while longer. And now I could get to harvesting these. Although it's hot out, it's still a very beautiful morning. Even though it's hot. Let me show y'all these beautiful green beans. You all look at those, aren't they gorgeous? Just beautiful green beans. These plants produce so many green beans that you really have to stay on top of them, y'all, and make sure that you're harvesting them frequently. If you're growing the striped green beans, if you got striped green bean seeds from us on the seed store, once they start producing, you all, make sure you are harvesting these green beans every 3 to 4 days. All right, that's going to keep your plant healthy, but it's also going to make sure that it keeps producing. You want this plant to keep going and going and going. So the more you harvest, the more it's going to keep putting out, okay? Now, the heat at some point will overtake the plant, but that's why you want to keep, well, that's too little. That's why you want to keep harvesting to get as bountiful of a harvest as you possibly can, all right? So, taking all of these off here that are ready. And I kind of have to gently maneuver this plant around because the beans just really, they blend in so well. They blend in so well with the plant that you really got to move the plant around so you can get a good view of it to make sure you, but you have to do it gently because you don't want to break your plant, because that's what happened here. We broke this plant, and so now it's not doing as good. And they come off very easy. You don't need any snips or anything like that. You just pinch them off. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? All right. Okay, so I think that's, oh, I missed one. Actually, I missed 2. Okay. Bud has already been out here eating green beans, y'all. Okay, so now I got to move down out the shade. Ugh. Now I got to get out of the shade. Okay. And come to this other part right here. Let me slide y'all down some. I have to maneuver y'all because whew, I want you to make sure that you can see. So as I come down with my basket, I'll put my basket here. And you can see how big and healthy these plants are, y'all. They are big, healthy, and strong. Oh, I just harvested from that one. Woo. I keep breaking them. Breaking my green beans. I keep breaking them. Trying not to break the plant. Okay. Now you all, when you're harvesting your green beans, some people like to let the plants just put on one big massive crop, and then they will pull up all of the plants once all of the plants are loaded with green beans, and then they'll just replant. And so if you're in a long growing season like we are here in 8A, 8B, 9, you can certainly do that if you have a long enough growing season, because that way it eliminates you having to like be out in the heat, I guess, harvesting all of your strikes, or it eliminates you having to bend over and harvest all of them. You can literally just pull up every single plant and take it to your house or on your back porch and just harvest them that way, and then replant the entire row and do it all over again, right? But that is like an option. You can do however you see fit when it comes to growing your food. For us, not so much. I don't mind coming out here harvesting like I'm harvesting and letting the plant keep producing. Plus it'll save me some seed at the same time, right? So I'm gonna continue with this harvest. I lost my spot. I dropped the green bean. Got my basket all the way down here. All right, y'all, so this is what I've gotten so far, and I'm not going to take you all along with me while I do this entire harvest, okay? I will do a separate video showing you all the Royal Burgundy bush beans, but look at those beautiful green beans. Aren't they beautiful, you all? And these are going to go inside. I'm going to get them washed up and canned today, okay? And y'all, I don't know, the bean has such a delicious flavor too. I just love these green beans. I love them. I absolutely love, love, love them, right? Look at that. I love them. So y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. I still have quite a bit to harvest. I'm nowhere near done in this area right here, but I still have quite a bit to harvest. And then when I get to the Royal Burgundy bush, I will show y'all those beans as well, because so many people like them just for that reason that I'm going to talk to y'all about, okay? All right, y'all, that's going to do it for this video. Yeah, I have a couple of bell peppers in here. It wasn't ready yet, but it started getting hit by the sun, getting a little scold on it. So I went ahead and harvested those off of the bell pepper plants here. And I've already harvested quite a few bell pepper, y'all, and taken them in and put them in my dehydrator. I love dehydrated bell peppers, right? I don't put them in the freeze dryer. I put them in my dehydrator. I just love dehydrated bell pepper, okay? And I'll probably show y'all what I do with that too. It's really an easy thing, really an easy task, okay? But y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. The corn is ready to be harvested. Yes, it is. Woo, we got a lot to do, y'all. But y'all, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't done so already, please give our video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos we upload to our channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, quick little video on harvesting green beans. I hope you all are growing your striped green beans as well, y'all. And if you are, post in the comment section below how your green beans are faring. And even if you have a heavy producing green bean that you absolutely love, share it in the comment section. Everybody loves to try different things, right? We don't have to all do the exact same thing. We can do different things, right? So some of you like Contender, some of you like Provider. So many people like so many different types of green beans. Some people prefer pole beans over bush. Some people hate pole beans. They love bush beans like me. Right? I prefer bush beans, even though I do have to do the bending and picking and all of that from, you know, having to either get down or bend over or whatever, versus some people that just pick them, you know, because they're climbing beans. So, you know, I just prefer this more than I do the pole beans, y'all. So y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank y'all so much again for joining me today in the garden picking green beans, and thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And remember y'all, grow your groceries.